This story is part of Forbes' coverage of Asia's Best Under a Billion 2022, which highlights 200 Asia-Pacific public companies with less than $1 billion in sales and consistent top and bottom line growth. See the full list, sorted alphabetically, here. As COVID-19 restrictions ease across the Asia-Pacific and people adapt to the new normal, this year's annual Best Under a Billion list highlights the shift to discretionary spending. While healthcare and pharmaceutical-related companies were standouts last year, the post-pandemic return to daily life has benefited apparel makers, mall operators, restaurants, consumer electronics and entertainment companies, among others. This year's list includes 75 returnees from the prior year, reflecting their resiliency in a fast-changing environment, such as Taiwan's Aspeed, which has made Best Under a Billion for a notable 9 consecutive years. Web highlighted 8 companies that captured the momentum of economic reopenings following the pandemic. E-bike popularity accelerated during the pandemic as people looked to cycling for recreation and alternative transport. Riding the trend, sales at Suzhou-based electric motor and battery maker Bafang Electric surged 90% last year while net profit climbed 50%. It recently opened a new manufacturing plant in Poland to serve the European market. Following a recovery from COVID-19-induced trade and supply disruptions, Indian apparel maker Dollar Industries booked 30% sales growth for the fiscal year ended in March, with net profit surging 72%. Besides expanding its clothing range for women, the company also recently added a spinning mill and a warehouse. The ramen restaurant company saw sales jump 22% to $124 million as pandemic restrictions lifted in Japan, bringing customers to its tables again. Last year it managed 602 restaurants across Japan, including 147 company-owned outlets, up from 519 in 2020. This Australia-based apparel, footwear and skateboard manufacturer saw sales increased by 75% to $199 million as its 3 main markets, Australia, North America, and Europe, delivered the biggest return in the company's history. It sells to over 100 countries worldwide. Easing COVID-19 restrictions helped to boost the South Korean entertainment company's sales from concerts and offline events. As a result, sales increased 34% and net profit more than doubled in 2021. The company's main artists include K-pop boy band 2PM and girl group Twice. Thai beverages company Sappe grew its sales by 12% last year to $108 million as its export markets recovered from the pandemic. Sappe exports to 98 countries worldwide.